No, it was racial profiling. Because if it would have been two white men sitting in the park, that would have never happened.
New at 6 tonight, a Columbia civil rights case could be heading to the U.S. Supreme Court. Josh Williams and Philip Porter both claimed that they were held at gunpoint by police in a local park in October of 2012. They say it's just because they were black. Today, ABC 17's Daniel Wynn talked to their attorney, Stephen Wise, about when they might be going to Washington.
Yeah, the case was in conference with the justices today, which means 4 of the 9 justices would need to hear the case or would want to sign off on that case. If that happens, Stephen Wise could be headed to Washington in October or November of this year. I spoke to Wise today after he addressed the Boone County Democrats and asked him why he believes Williams and Porter's rights were violated.
Both Josh and Philip had previous incidents where they'd been stopped by CPD and forced to lie on the ground and searched, and then after a period of time let go, including one incident with one of the officers involved in this incident where they'd been stopped without probable cause for what they believe was racial profiling.
It was more than 2 years ago we first told you about this case when Williams and Porter filed a suit against the city. The two said in this interview they were simply sitting in the park having a beer in their car when police came up with guns drawn.
Roughed up, guns to my head, telling me it's not worth it, and then you're free to go.
Police asked Williams if he had a gun and mistook him for having a felony record and proceeded to arrest him.
Man, traumatic.
As their case could be heading to the highest court in the nation, their attorney tells me this is a case that never should have happened.
It was seized illegally. There was no probable cause of crime. A seizure at gunpoint when there's not been a violent crime in the area is unreasonable. If there had been, like a bank robbery or an armed robbery, a seizure at gunpoint could be reasonable if they matched the description of suspects.
And we'll, of course, be following up and letting you know when and if this case is going to the Supreme Court.